So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, great news, Jim. Daniele Massaro is in the lineup, and we know what a great player he is.
Yeah, and I think it's a fact that he's known for scoring decisive goals and delivers in key moments, often in closely fought games too, Peter. And I think it'll be of little surprise were he to score the opening or the winning goal in this one.
This looks promising. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Now it's Lopez. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Goal, Italy! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Chance! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Keane. Rodri. Now it's Williams. Pedri. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Ah, such a clever touch. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Spain restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Yamal, and it's Carvajal. And he's gone backward here. Chance for a shot! That's really well cleared. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header comes in! Good stop. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Spain with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Italy are looking to go forward now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fermin. Lovely, now then. Yamal. And a chance! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Spain leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Williams. Barella. Massaro. Massaro! Oh, it's gone in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. And this is Raul. Now it's Pedri. Williams. And it's Cucurella. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Italy are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. The second half is up and running. Now it's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tonali was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Throw in. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot...
Neymar! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there's the clearance. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. And that's gone loose. Wriggles his way through. And the shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Danilo, he is through here. Danilo gets a cross in. Conte looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Oh, that's fabulous. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Conte. And that is a little undercooked. That has not gone well. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pinged towards the front line. Chouameni. Conte. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. That looks a decent ball. Neymar. Rafinha. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dembele finding himself in shapes to shoot! And it's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. A probing pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Conte. Now Barcola. Cherki. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Teremos uma substituição.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cherki. Mbappe. Great chance! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for options for movement. Gabriel getting this one clear. It's Hernandez.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki. Good pressure, determined, intense. Savinho. And it's Rabiot. Now, can they get him away? They've got to be quick to recover this. And he can thump it away. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10. Neymar. Sai
Dembele.
para a entrada do
And the
jogador.
finish!
Camisa
Well, the ball's
22.
run loose here. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Danilo. Savinho providing an outlet on that flank. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he can clear it away. Barcola. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Now he's running away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Weverton with the clearance. Caught offside that time. "75 minutes played. Ederson gets a foot in here. That's beautifully weighted. And he's gone looking for safety.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 7, camisa 2, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20, camisa 19, camisa 17.
Can he get it through?
Camisa
Lucas
14.
Paqueta.
Substituição.
It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Look at the space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Joelinton, ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target.
Foram indicados 4
Mignon
minutos de
comes out and
acréscimo.
deals with it. And they're quick to get it back. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Weverton is there to clear. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
France certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dembele's cross. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Barcola. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Gusto. Can he get on the end of this? Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Spread it left. Doué. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward.
Tries one from range! And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcola scooting forward. And this is Rabiot. Can he finish? That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a searching pass. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Rabiot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Shot could be on, and the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rabiot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ambitious ball here. Barcola looking to receive it in space. And we have our very first corner. Trice, and they are soaring! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chouameni. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele unable to make it happen for all his... And it's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
France firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. We're on the move again. Mbappe is... Oh, great chance! Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France find a position of real strength now. Rabiot. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And this is Rabiot. Rabiot!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's been slipped through. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way past. He has found the way through. And it's made its way. Can he finish? Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rabiot. France do have a chance to counter here. And the through ball. Chouameni makes the interception. And it's Gusto. He shifted it to the flank. Rabiot. Doué. Hernandez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Opts to play it back. Shot at goal! And that's a good finish. They are playing them off the park. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France are having a ball here. A probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he was quick to react. Chance here to counter. And they win it back again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball! Nice interception, well timed. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Rabiot. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And we're done. France looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Rabiot voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra Milan e Besiktas.
So spot kicks imminent. Shevchenko to go first. And no mistake.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Ronaldinho is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that.
He had to, and he did. So on to the second man.
Never looked particularly convincing for me. He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Mateus is second man up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Del Piero, the third man up.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Rizal is third in line.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Ronaldinho is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Yamal is the fourth man to step up. No! Denied remarkably! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. It's all about his mindset now.
He's done it! Feel the relief! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So the calm before the storm. Shevchenko to go first. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Van Nistelrooy pondering where to put it. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This then to level matters. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Lion City sailors are looking for comfort. Up by 2. 2 up!
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Argentina really cannot miss this. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Lion City sailors are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, it's a really good save. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked the treat.
Argentina are looking to him to tie things up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. The decisive moment. Argentina perhaps ended up...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan el Barcelona.
It's almost time. Boy, you can feel the tension. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And no mistake.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Cruyff is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge.
Barcelona with the chance to go 2 up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
He had to, and he did. Rummenigge is the third man to step forward.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
We're on to number 3 here. Dispatched emphatically.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Yamal is fourth up. Big character, big moment, big save. Vitinha, last of the original 5 to walk forward. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Milan on the verge. He's done it! Feel the relief! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra Milan e Spagna.
It's almost time. Cruyff to get things going. And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Messi is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really.
He had to, and he did. Balogun is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So on to the second man. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Kukçu is the third man to step forward. Oh, Cooley does it.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Cristiano Ronaldo, the third man up. And he puts it away. And it's 3-3. So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. That's a brilliant read. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Rummenigge is fourth up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in. Pick that one out.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
David De Gea facing match point. And that will do it. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. And he's gone backward here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's nice. And it's Rabiot. Gusto. He's rising! Oh, off the bar! That could spell trouble. Has a look and place it forward. France have it back and can go again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gusto. Very nicely done. What a throw in. Tries to play it through. Gusto. Impressive jump. Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Doué. And this is Dembele. And a chance! Goal! France! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
And the finish! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Purring, truly purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Doué. Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. Now it's Doué. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. Could be danger here. He's got away. Great vision. Kante picks it up out wide. In by Conte. That's the keeper's ball. Dembele. To Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That's a dangerous ball. Dembele. Tchouaméni. No, no way through there. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
France are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif Football pour tous. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 20.
We're on the move again.
Le numéro 22. Le numéro 11.
That is Kante. Oh, good read. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
In with the challenge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kante. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Dembele. That's good running with the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcola gets into a good position. He is through here. It's a sweeping cross. Hernandez. Can he spark a counter here? Stood up well to him there. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kante. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And he's running for a shot at goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mateta. Spread out to the left. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rabiot. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, they could break here. Chouameni. Rabiot for Olise. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. Olise. And here's Kante. Lovely feet. Kante. That's going across goal. Chouameni attempts a clearance. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Chouameni. For Olise. Hernandez. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, nice touch. No foul, says the referee. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is... Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. Oh, good effort! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Saliba makes a dash for it. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Doué. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, we all know about the pace and the running strength of this fella, Bradley Barcola, Peter. But what's impressed me most is the maturity and intelligence in his play. His link-up game is highly effective, and he's just as capable of hurting teams with good decision-making as he is running past everyone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Chance! Camavinga. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Probing pass. Nicely worked. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? That has ended up in no man's land. Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Great chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! That was a given, it always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe! Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mendy.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Tchouaméni. Mendy. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, super find. Valverde. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
That's going in strongly.
Rudiger. And it's Camavinga. Valverde tries to play it through.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Chouameni makes... That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
France have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Attention, changement.
So we're off again. France currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. Cleared without hesitation. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here! Upamecano. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the ball is out of play. That has been slung wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. Saliba trying to keep this in. Chouameni. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you...
Shot a goal! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Played through into space. And that was asking for too much. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Belling. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball is over the line. He's got away. Rodrigo stood his ground strongly. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Doué. That is a great pick out. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this...
Vinicius Junior! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Out for a throw. Chouameni, Koundé clears. That has not gone well. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
Well, we all know what is coming, and for some it may be too much. It is utterly unbearable. So spot kicks imminent. Mbappe to get things going. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet. Big character, big moment, big save. France with the chance to go 2 up. Up by 2. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
No, he's missed! The rueful look says everything.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter.
Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did, worked a treat.
No way was he missing that.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
France are looking for comfort. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper. They're up by 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Madrid are looking to save match point. It's in. Pick that one out.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
France on the verge. Dispatched! France have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
France probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties. I would say a job well done.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Gusto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting...
Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Diaz. Foot in. He's under a lot of pressure there. Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Olise. Valverde. Valverde. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bellingham. Real chance here. He's got away. Big chance! There it is! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for the run. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. This is promising. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior! No way through. He's having a shot! Has another go! Caught offside that time. Madrid have reclaimed it. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! And there's a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Mbappe is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That was travelling. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Shot could be on. quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
France needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe! And again! Bellingham. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Barcola! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Barcola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Saliba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There they go, hunting again.
France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that little bit of skill has got him away. That is good strength. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they've got a throw. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Tries to play it through. That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Now
it's Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.